Delegation is an essential leadership skill for managers and supervisors. When done well, it increases productivity, strengthens your team, and gives you the time and energy to focus on strategic responsibilities. Yet many managers hesitate to delegate because they fear losing control, overwhelming employees, or risking mistakes. In this program, you'll learn what effective delegation truly looks like, why it matters, and how to use it as a powerful leadership tool to develop your team and improve workplace performance. Delegation is more than handing off tasks. It's the intentional transfer of responsibility and authority to someone else on your team. Effective delegation ensures work is distributed in a way that maximizes overall results. Delegation helps you coach and develop employees, prevent burnout for both you and your team, create space for strategic planning and decision-making, improve team efficiency and performance, and increase engagement by giving employees meaningful responsibilities. At its core, delegation is about trust, trusting others to carry out important work, and trusting yourself to guide and support them. It's common for managers and supervisors to avoid delegation, especially if they're used to doing everything themselves. Several thought patterns can get in the way. Some managers think, it will take longer to explain this than to do it myself. Others worry about mistakes or fear that delegating might make them appear less capable. Some feel protective over their team and hesitate to add to their workload. But avoiding delegation comes with consequences. Managers end up overwhelmed and unable to keep up with priorities. Employees lose opportunities to learn, deadlines slip, stress increases, and team potential goes untapped. Delegation is not losing control, it's gaining support. Not every task should be delegated, but many can be. Begin by examining your workload. Ask yourself, which tasks require my direct involvement and authority? Which tasks could help employees grow? What work could be completed more efficiently by someone closer to the details? And which routine tasks take up time that could be spent on leadership responsibilities? Options for delegation include inventory reviews, drafting reports, customer follow-up, and other routine or process-driven activities. By contrast, certain responsibilities should remain with managers, such as performance evaluations, coaching discussions, sensitive personnel matters, final approvals, and major strategic or operational decisions. Remember, effective delegation focuses on assigning tasks, not outcomes. You still own the final results, but your team carries out the steps that move the work forward. Choosing the right person for the task is key. Effective delegation considers both capability and opportunity for growth. Think about each employee's unique skills and strengths, their current workload, their interest in developing new abilities, and their reliability and readiness for responsibility. Delegation can be a powerful development tool when used intentionally. Assigning tasks that stretch employees without overwhelming them helps build confidence, competence, and team resilience. Matching tasks to people is part of creating a well-rounded, high-performing team. Clarity is essential in delegation. Even the most capable employees can struggle without full information. When delegating, clearly communicate the task and why it matters, expected outcomes, including deadlines and quality standards, step-by-step requirements if needed, resources available, documents, contacts, tools, or training, what decisions the employee can make independently, and how often they should check in with you. Explain why the task is important. People take greater ownership when they understand the purpose behind their work. Good delegation answers 4 questions. What needs to be done? Why is it important? What does success look like? How will we stay in touch along the way? Micromanaging undermines trust and slows down progress. On the other hand, abandoning employees after assigning a task can lead to confusion. Effective delegation strikes a balance. Provide support by scheduling short, predictable check-ins, encouraging employees to come to you early with questions, offering guidance when obstacles arise, and giving employees the tools and authority needed to make decisions. Avoid taking the task back at the first sign of difficulty. Instead, ask questions that help employees problem solve and learn. Your goal is to empower them, not to monitor every detail. Delegation requires accountability on both sides. The employee must own the task, and the manager must provide oversight. Set accountability by reviewing expectations in writing or confirming them in an email, agreeing on deadlines, setting the progress milestones, checking in at scheduled intervals, and reviewing the completed work together. Remember, delegating a task does not delegate responsibility. As a manager, you remain accountable for the final outcome. But accountability doesn't mean doing the work yourself. It means guiding and supporting others to accomplish it. Challenges and mistakes are inevitable when people take on new responsibilities. How you respond determines whether delegation strengthens or weakens your team. When issues arise, take a coaching approach. Ask what the employee has tried. Explore what barriers they encountered. Clarify misunderstandings. Encourage them to propose solutions, and provide corrective guidance and reassurance. Avoid blame. Mistakes are part of learning. When employees feel safe taking on new tasks, they become more confident, more capable, and more willing to take initiative. Recognition is one of the most powerful reinforcers of great performance. When an employee handles a delegated task well, acknowledge their work. You can reinforce success by expressing appreciation verbally, sending a quick thank you email, highlighting their contribution in a meeting, and offering opportunities for additional development. Recognition encourages employees to take on more responsibility and builds a culture where initiative is valued and rewarded. Delegation is not a one-time action. It's a long-term leadership strategy that strengthens the entire organization. Over time, good delegation leads to a more skilled and versatile team, higher productivity across all levels, better time management for supervisors and managers, increased employee engagement and satisfaction, reduced burnout and turnover, and more time for managers to focus on planning, strategy, and big-picture work. Delegation builds leaders, not just followers. When employees learn and grow, the entire team becomes stronger. Effective delegation requires clarity, trust, communication, and follow-through. It allows managers to focus on leadership responsibilities while empowering employees to develop their skills and contribute at higher levels. By mastering delegation, you strengthen your team, improve efficiency, and create a workplace where everyone can succeed.